Good day, viewers. Walter here. Tinkering with my computer today. Plundering around in my desktop computer. Messing with Windows, whatever you want to say. That's what I'm doing today. Maybe you'll learn something by watching me today, and maybe not. You probably already know it all. Me being kind of a know-nothing, I occasionally learn a few new things. Sometimes at night, the bright lights on my desktop get to bother my eyes, and I've tried to tone it down a little bit, and I've had a pretty good look at that. We're looking at my desktop right now. I'll show you a few things, the settings that I use on my desktop here. We'll start off in settings right here. See the little gear symbol in the bottom left hand corner? I'm going to click that. Now you'll notice I've got my computer on dark mode. But I went into settings just now. Let's go over to personalization, which is right here in the top right hand side. Well, I'll start with colors. See this box here says dark? If I change my Windows to light, you'll probably see a difference in the lighting on my face because I've got it in dark mode where the camera doesn't blind me so much, and I find it much more easier to watch YouTube and other media services in a dark mode. If you got yours on light mode, this is what you're going to see. I'm going to click light right now. So you got this bright white light of a dash, a background. And that is way too much light on my eyes at night, especially if I'm sitting here typing emails and doing various editing things that, you know, it can get to bother my eyes pretty bad. I've got a Graves' eye disease anyway, so if the light doesn't bother your eyes, by all means you wouldn't want to change it. But some people might not know, if you go to colors and open in under personalization and settings, click light to dark, and I'll go back to dark. See how that darkened up? Let me minimize that screen and click on YouTube. Now I've got an extension on Google Chrome. I'm using Windows 10, by the way. I've got an extension added to my Chrome to keep it in the dark mode. I don't know if it would stay in the dark mode without turning on the extension or not. I've got them both turned on. But you see, I'm looking at YouTube right now. Well, we'll find out. I'm looking at YouTube right now in the dark mode. I can very well see the various videos here that's available for me to watch, and I don't have the bright light colored background. Let's click over here on the start menu, go to settings, see what happens when I change it to light. See, my Windows went back to light mode, but YouTube is still in dark mode. So you got to go into dark mode on Google Chrome or whatever your browser you're running to go to dark mode. I find it much easier on my eyes at night to sit and watch dark mode. Let me close YouTube for now. Get back over here in colors. Switch it back to dark. Okay, it went back to dark. So anytime I'm running Windows, you can change the colors to whatever you want with the little dark colors in regular Windows, but I prefer the dark mode. That's just me. It's neither here nor it's neither here nor there for you. This background I got here with the looking from outer space at the Earth. Let's go to next background. See, I can right click on this theme that I'm running and see the different backgrounds. So I guess these were taken from the International Space Station, obviously. How I got this program on here is just a Microsoft Windows theme. I'll click on the Start button and maximize that. I'll go to Personalization. Under Personalization, I can go to Themes and pick out various themes. Well, you don't have to go this route. You can just right click anywhere on your background. When that window pops up, go to Personalize. That'll get you to the same place. And lots of things you can do in here. I'm just going to switch themes here in case any of you are unaware that you can change these themes. Most of you people already know that. Appreciate you tolerating my video here if you did already know that. Let's just pick one at random. I've got several saved onto my computer. But let's pick one that I haven't saved. How about, let's see, I don't want Dell. Panoramic train views. Views from a train. Let me click on that. Alright, it looks like they got I don't know if it automatically changed or let's see if it did. I'll close it. Yeah, all I did was click on trains and here's my theme that's changed. Next background. Right click, next background. So when you're sitting here in the computer, you don't see the same background all the time. It doesn't get burned into your screen image having the same picture all the time. You can just set a picture of your kid or your dog or whatever for your background on your screen, but I prefer these themes that they have available for you. I think I'll keep this one on my computer for a while. I like these views from a train. Next stop. Well, that's a pretty place in them mountains right there. I've been experimenting with my green screen a lot. I like to get me a green screen where I can experiment with it more often. I don't have a green screen, but I was able to use a green background on my computer to create a little thing the other night with my thumbs up signal on my YouTube channel. But like I say, the reason I'm showing you this stuff today is I like using the dark mode. Again, let's click Themes, Settings, Personalization. Anyway, my question is on Windows 11. How many people have switched to a Windows 11, and do you like it or not? I've stayed with Windows 10. They keep trying to get me to download Windows 11, but I'm pretty well satisfied with Windows 10. I'm pretty well satisfied with Windows 10. They're talking about they're going to quit Windows 10 and not have any service for it anymore. Just another gimmick to get you to come buy a new computer. You can also go in Themes. Looks like I'm not in dark mode anymore. Let's go back to colors. Dark. Okay, I like that better. A lot less glare. A lot less glare on my eyes. How many of you use Microsoft Windows themes? What else can you do with personalize? That's what Walter's doing today, plundering on his computer. Lock screen, fonts. I looked at fonts here a while ago. I haven't tried changing my fonts, but you can see I'm scrolling through them. Evidently, you just drag one of these fonts up here to this window and it'll install it on your computer. Might make it harder for me to read. I'm so used to this one I'm using now. I'll experiment with that one day. It's showing my background. If you want to change your background on your screen to a picture, just go into your pictures that you want to put on your background. I'm sure most of you know this. Let's take a picture. Let's see here, pictures. Doesn't matter what picture I pick, I'm just trying to show you. All right, here's a picture of my genome whirly gig. If I wanted to make that my background, I would right click on it. And simply scroll down to set as background. If I click that, genome will be my background. But I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that's what Walter's doing today, plundering in a desktop computer. We went to town today and paid a bill or two, paid a couple of bills, came back home. Look at this train right here. Boy, pretty background. That's probably over in Germany or somewhere. I have no idea. Next background. The one I was running before was bridges. Anyways, lots of Windows themes. I get a kick out of seeing the picture change occasionally. Not much of a vlog today, just Walter plundering on his computer. You can answer my question if you've watched me this far. Do you prefer the light theme or the dark? Do you prefer the light or dark theme on Windows? Does it affect your eyes in any manner? To have the bright light in your eyes when you're here for an extended period of time? Somebody's face sticking out the side of that car. I did that for years, riding around on a derrick train. I would stand in the doorway of the coach car we were riding on and wave at people as we went by and look for deer and wildlife as we were cruising along. Many's the time I've left the coach car and went out on the boom car and just rode for hours sitting out there on a flat car. Just riding the train through the countryside. Them days are long gone. They don't even have a derrick on Norfolk Southern anymore. Everything's done with contractors. It's probably my eyes. That picture looks blurry. Yeah, it's my eyes. This is an observation car we're looking at. I'm assuming that we're looking out the rear of the train. There would be a locomotive on ahead end if we were going forward. So they're looking back at where they've already been as they cruise down the tracks. There's one of those cars on the back of Norfolk Southern's office car train that comes by occasionally. I've made several videos of that train, and you can see the observation car on the rear when it goes by you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. Listening to me plundering on my computer. We'll catch y'all later. Pwalpar saying, have a great day.